Hi everyone, it's Jess Morrow from Elements Counseling and Wellness Spa. I wanted to take a second here to talk about teaching children how to manage their emotion. And it can be very, very challenging. Sometimes children struggle with identifying their emotions and knowing how they're feeling. And teaching them how to identify emotions and to regulate is something that I specialize in. And one of the biggest ways I teach them how to regulate is by modeling it myself. And I don't think that we should ever assume that someone should know how to do something. I think that is a very old mentality and an old way of thinking. So what I want to kind of do now is how do we model this behavior? How do we model self-regulation? And one thing I do is when I notice that a kiddo is maybe struggling a little bit, or I see a different body language change, what I'll do is I'll say, hey, do you mind if I'm feeling a little bit, silly. I don't think I'm in the right headspace. Do you mind if I take a minute and get myself in a better headspace? And most of the time, they will say, yeah, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll say, okay. And I'll back up and I'll stand up and I'll go. And it often makes them smile. And when I sit back down and I say, thank you so much for giving me that second. I feel so much better now. I feel much more regulated and I feel like I'm back in the game. Thank you for letting me do that. Now, they might say something about it that time, but often what you're going to find is in the next session or the next time you see them or in a couple more sessions, depending on how that rapport is being built, they're going to bring that up and they're going to say, hey, Miss Jess, or hey, Miss Morrow, or hey, Jess, depending on whatever they call me, they're going to say, hey, you think we can do that thing you did last time where, you shook your body out and it made you feel better? I think it might help me. And really, that's what we want. We want that type of relationship with our clients that they can feel comfortable doing whatever they need to improve their mental health or to improve the way their body feels. And with kids, sometimes it can be very silly, and that can be the best way to regulate them and help them identify the emotions and what is going on in their body.